Here's a conversation between a student and a teacher discussing how to improve vocabulary in English.
Hi there. How are your studies going?
Hello. They're okay, but I want to improve my vocabulary. I feel like I don't know enough words to express myself.
That's a great goal. Building vocabulary takes time, but there are effective ways to do it. How do you currently learn new words?
I write down words I don't know from books or movies, but I often forget them later.
That's a common problem. Writing them down is a good start, but the key is using them. Have you tried making sentences with those words?
No, not really. Should I?
Absolutely. When you use new words in sentences, they stick better. You can also create flashcards with the word on one side and the meaning and an example sentence on the other.
Flashcards sound useful. Should I use paper ones or apps?
Both work, but apps like Anki or Quizlet can help you review words anytime and include pictures or audio.
That's interesting. What else can I do?
Read as much as you can, books, articles, or blogs on topics you enjoy. Reading exposes you to words in context, which helps you remember their meaning and usage.
Sometimes I see words I don't understand. Should I stop and look them up?
If the word is important to the sentence, yes.
I see. What about speaking? Can it help with vocabulary?
Otherwise, try to guess the meaning from the context and check it later.
That's a good idea. Are there any fun ways to learn vocabulary? Wow, there are so many ways. I'll start with flashcards and reading more. Thank you. I feel more confident about improving my vocabulary now.
Here's a dialogue between three students discussing strategies for achieving success in their studies at university. Alex, a diligent student who likes planning. Taylor, enjoys group discussions and practical learning. Jordan, tends to procrastinate but wants to improve.
Here's a dialogue between three students discussing strategies for achieving success in their studies at university.
Alex, a diligent student who likes planning. Taylor, enjoys group discussions and practical learning. Jordan, tends to procrastinate but wants to improve. Alex, all right guys, what's our game plan to make sure we do well this semester?
I feel like success at university isn't just about showing up to class.
Taylor, I totally agree.
I think it's about staying engaged and not just passively taking in information.
For me, it helps to join study groups and discuss topics with classmates.
How about you two?
Jordan. Yeah, I want to do well, but honestly, I struggle with keeping up.
I end up cramming before exams because I'm just not that organized.
How do you both stay on top of everything?
Alex, I think organization is key.
I like to create a study schedule at the start of each week.
It keeps me on track, and I make sure to set small goals for each study session so it doesn't feel overwhelming.
You could try starting small with just a few things each day. Jordan, that actually sounds helpful.
Maybe I'll try writing out a plan for next week and see if it makes a difference.
Taylor, great idea, Jordan. I also think setting realistic goals helps us avoid burnout. Oh, and finding resources outside of lectures is a game changer.
I look up videos, podcasts, or extra articles that break things down differently. It makes the material easier to understand and remember.
Alex, good point. I've started doing that too, especially for harder subjects.
Sometimes it's just about hearing it explained in a different way. And speaking of resources, don't forget about office hours.
I know it's easy to skip them, but they're so helpful if you're struggling with a concept.
Jordan, yeah, I keep telling myself I'll go but never do. Maybe if I have questions ready, I'll be more likely to show up.
Taylor, for sure, and you're not alone. It feels intimidating at first. But professors appreciate when we ask questions. We just have to remind ourselves they're there to help us succeed.
Alex, exactly.
And let's remember to stay balanced too. We need to rest and have fun between all the studying, or else we'll just get exhausted.
Jordan, I like the sound of that. All right, I'm going to make a schedule, try a study group, and get organized.
Let's check in next week.
Taylor, definitely.
We've got this. Alex, yes we do. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
This conversation touches on planning, using resources, and maintaining balance, important elements for university success.
Three students, Alex, Priya, and Omar, are sitting together in the school cafeteria, talking about how to improve their English skills. Hey, I've been trying to improve my English, but I feel like I'm not making progress fast enough. Do you guys have any tips?
Oh, definitely. I think the best way is to immerse yourself as much as possible. You know, watch English movies or shows with subtitles. It helps a lot with listening and picking up new phrases.
Yeah, I agree. But make sure to watch something you enjoy, or else it can get boring. I started watching English stand-up comedy. It's fun, and you learn slang and humor too.
That's a great idea. I usually listen to songs in English, but sometimes it's hard to understand the lyrics. Do you think reading along with lyrics would help?
For sure, reading lyrics or even reading books and articles in English helps with vocabulary and understanding sentence structure. You could try simple books first and work your way up.
Also, don't forget speaking practice, even if it's just talking to yourself in English. I found that practicing speaking, even for a few minutes each day, really improves confidence.
True, but it's hard when you don't have a native speaker to practice with. Any ideas on how to get speaking practice?
You can join online language exchange groups. There are apps where you can find people to practice with. They help you with English and you help them with your language.
Or even just record yourself speaking. Talk about your day or anything random. Then listen to it and see where you can improve pronunciation.
Those are really good ideas. I think I'll try watching more shows, reading a bit every day, and recording myself speaking. Hopefully, I'll see some progress soon.
You definitely will. The key is to be consistent. A little bit every day works wonders.
Yeah, and remember to enjoy the process. Learning a language is way easier when you're having fun with it. This conversation highlights tips for quickly improving English skills through immersion, speaking practice, and consistency.
Felix stands happily with his friends, knowing he made the right choice. The forest is alive with vibrant colors, symbolizing unity and gratitude. Alex, Priya, and Omar, discussing effective ways to learn English faster. The setting is a school cafeteria with casual elements like trays, notebooks, and an animated atmosphere. Each scene should capture their expressions, gestures, and enthusiasm as they exchange ideas on watching shows, reading, practicing speaking, and staying consistent. Emphasize their supportive friendship and eagerness to learn. The school cafeteria during lunch with Alex, Priya, and Omar seated together at a table.
They each have trays of food, and Alex looks thoughtful, initiating the conversation. Priya and Omar are smiling, showing they're ready to chat and share ideas.
Alex looks a bit frustrated, telling his friends he's struggling to improve his English quickly. Priya and Omar listen attentively, looking concerned and supportive. Alex's hands are open, emphasizing his desire for help.
Priya is animated, gesturing with enthusiasm as she suggests watching English movies or shows with subtitles. Omar nods in agreement, and Alex looks interested, leaning in to hear her suggestion. The background shows other students in casual conversation.
Omar smiles, explaining his strategy of watching English stand-up comedy. Priya laughs and Alex seems intrigued, considering the idea. The three friends are engaged and excited about the suggestion.
Alex shares that he listens to English songs, but finds it hard to understand the lyrics. Alex shares that he listens to English songs, but finds it hard to understand the lyrics. Priya advises Alex to read books and articles in English, using her hands to emphasize starting simple.
Alex nods, appearing determined to follow her advice. Omar listens attentively, showing that the conversation is inspiring him as well. Omar brings up speaking practice, and he gestures like he's recording himself or talking into a phone. Alex and Priya listen with enthusiasm, and Alex looks particularly encouraged, as if this idea is a breakthrough.
In the final scene, all three friends laugh and agree that consistency is key. They look supportive, with Alex feeling motivated to try the strategies. The cafeteria scene is bright and cheerful, showing the strength of their friendship and shared excitement for learning. The cafeteria scene is bright and cheerful, showing the strength of their friendship and shared excitement for learning. Each scene highlights the evolving discussion, capturing each student's enthusiasm and the warm camaraderie as they share tips for learning English faster.
Here's a sample conversation between two students practicing English. They focus on the topic of practicing regularly to improve their speaking skills. Student 1. Hi. How's your English practice going these days? Student 2. Hi. It's going well, but I feel like I need to practice speaking more. What about you? Student 1. Same here. I've been trying to practice daily. Do you have a partner to practice with? Student 2. Not yet. I usually talk to myself in the mirror. It helps, but I think I need real conversations. Student 1. Talking to yourself is a good start. But you're right, speaking with someone else is even better. We could practice together if you'd like. Student 2. That's a great idea. What should we talk about? Student 1. How about daily life? For example, what's something fun you did this week? Student 2. Oh, I went to a park with my friends. We played volleyball. It was so much fun. What about you? Student 1. I went to a cafe and tried a new dessert. It was delicious. Do you like trying new foods? Student 2. Yes, I love it. We should talk about food next time. Practicing like this feels good. Student 1. Agreed. Let's set a time to talk every day. Maybe 15 minutes after class. Student 2. Perfect. Let's do it. Thanks for suggesting this. Student 1. No problem. We'll improve faster this way. This simple conversation shows how students can encourage each other and set up regular practice. Would you like to create similar dialogues or learn specific phrases for conversation topics? Here's another conversation between two students about the importance of practicing English speaking regularly. Student 1. Hey! You've been practicing English a lot lately, right? Student 2. Yeah, I'm trying. I realized that speaking regularly is the only way to improve. How about you? Student 1. I'm trying too, but sometimes I don't know where to start. What do you usually do? Student 2. I practice with a language app, and I talk to myself about my day. But it helps more when I talk to a real person. Student 1. That makes sense. I've been watching English shows, but I don't speak much. Student 2. Watching is great for listening skills, but you need to speak. Hey, why don't we practice together? Student 1. That's a good idea. Maybe we can choose a topic every day and have a short conversation. Student 2. I like that. For example, today we can talk about our weekend plans. Student 1. Okay. This weekend, I'm planning to go hiking. What about you? Student 2. That sounds fun. I'm planning to visit my cousins. We might play soccer. Student 1. Nice. Let's practice again tomorrow. Maybe we can talk about our favorite foods. Student 2. Deal. This will be fun and helpful. This type of dialogue encourages both students to actively participate and make speaking a habit. Would you like to explore more topics for practice? Here's a sample conversation between two students practicing English. They focus on the topic of practicing regularly to improve their speaking skills. Student 1. Hi. How's your English practice going these days? Student 2. Hi. It's going well, but I feel like I need to practice speaking more. What about you? Student 1. Same here. I've been trying to practice daily. Do you have a partner to practice with? Student 2. Not yet.
Here's a simple conversation practice idea for children focused on learning English. This dialogue features two young characters, Amy and Ben, talking about their English practice. They share tips, encourage each other, and discuss their favorite ways to improve their language skills. Key learning points. 1. Daily practice. Encourage children to practice English every day, even with small phrases. 2. Learning through fun. Use songs, stories, and games to make learning enjoyable. 3. Using a notebook. Write down new words and look them up later. 4. Speaking at home. Practice simple phrases with family members. 5. Encouragement and positivity. Remind children that it's okay to make mistakes. Here's a simple conversation practice idea for children focused on learning English. This dialogue features two young characters, Amy and Ben, talking about their English practice. They share tips, encourage each other, and discuss their favorite ways to improve their language skills.
Hey, Ben, how's your English practice going?
I'm trying, but sometimes I get stuck. There are so many words to remember.
I know, English can be tricky, but you know what? It's also really fun. I try to practice a little every day.
Really, how do you practice?
I like to read short stories in English and listen to songs. Sometimes I sing along even if I don't know all the words. It helps me remember them better.
That sounds fun. I like listening to songs too. But what if I don't understand some words?
When that happens, I write them down in my notebook and look them up later. Then I try to use them in sentences. Want to try it with me?
Sure, I'll bring a notebook tomorrow. What else do you do?
I also play games where I match words with pictures, and sometimes I talk to my family in English at home, even if it's just hello or good morning.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I can try speaking English with my little sister.
Great idea, and remember, it's okay to make mistakes. The more we practice, the better we get.
Thanks, Amy. I feel more excited to practice now. Let's try speaking English to each other every day.
Yes, let's. We'll be English experts in no time.
Key learning points. Daily practice. Encourage children to practice English every day, even with small phrases. Learning through fun. Use songs, stories, and games to make learning enjoyable. Using a notebook. Write down new words and look them up later. Speaking at home. Practice simple phrases with family members. Encouragement and positivity. Remind children that it's okay to make mistakes. This dialogue introduces simple yet effective language learning strategies in a friendly, supportive way that helps kids feel motivated to keep practicing English.
Here's a dialogue between two students about becoming fluent in English. Student 1. Hi. You speak English so well. How did you become so fluent? Student 2. Hi. Thank you. I've been practicing a lot. I try to use English every day, even for small things like talking to myself. Student 1. That's impressive. Do you have a special routine or something? Student 2. Kind of. I watch English shows with subtitles, listen to podcasts, and speak with friends. The key is to expose yourself to the language as much as possible. Student 1. I see. But sometimes I feel stuck when I can't find the right words. How do you handle that? Student 2. It happens to everyone. I just try to explain it another way or use simple words. The most important thing is to keep talking. Student 1. That makes sense. Do you think vocabulary is more important, or is grammar the key? Student 2. Both are important, but for speaking fluently, I think vocabulary matters more. Once you know enough words, you can express yourself even if your grammar isn't perfect. Student 1. Good point. How do you improve your pronunciation? Student 2. I listen to native speakers and try to copy how they say words. I also record myself speaking to hear how I sound. Student 1. That's a good idea. Do you practice thinking in English too? Student 2. Yes. Thinking in English helps a lot. I start by describing simple things around me in English, like, I'm walking to class, or, this coffee is hot. Student 1. I'll try that. Can we practice speaking together sometimes? Student 2. Sure. Practicing with someone is one of the best ways to improve. Let's set a time to chat every day. Student 1. Perfect. Thanks for sharing these tips. I'm excited to get started. This conversation not only practices speaking but also offers actionable advice for fluency. Would you like to create a similar dialogue for a different topic? Here's a dialogue between two students about becoming fluent in English. Student 1. Hi. You speak English so well. How did you become so fluent? Student 2. Hi. Thank you. I've been practicing a lot. I try to use English every day, even for small things like talking to myself. Student 1. That's impressive. Do you have a special routine or something? Student 2. Kind of. I watch English shows with subtitles, listen to podcasts, and speak with friends. The key is to expose yourself to the language as much as possible. Student 1. I see. But sometimes I feel stuck when I can't find the right words. How do you handle that? Student 2. It happens to everyone. I just try to explain it another way or use simple words. The most important thing is to keep talking. Student 1. That makes sense. Do you think vocabulary is more important, or is grammar the key? Student 2. Both are important, but for speaking fluently, I think vocabulary matters more. Once you know enough words, you can express yourself even if your grammar isn't perfect. Student 1. Good point. How do you improve your pronunciation? Student 2. I listen to native speakers and try to copy how they say words. I also record myself speaking to hear how I sound. Student 1. That's a good idea. Do you practice thinking in English too? Student 2. Yes. Thinking in English helps a lot.
Here's an example of an English conversation between two students talking about how reading or learning can increase knowledge. This conversation touches on how reading and learning help increase knowledge, giving examples of different types of reading and how they expand understanding. Let me know if you need any changes.
Hey, have you noticed how much we learn just by reading books or articles?
Yeah, definitely. I love how reading opens up new worlds for me. I feel like I learn something new every time I pick up a book.
Exactly. It's amazing how much knowledge is out there just waiting to be discovered. What kind of books do you usually read?
I enjoy reading nonfiction books, especially about history and science. They really help me understand how things work in the world. How about you?
I mostly read novels, but I try to mix in some self-help books too. I find they help me understand people better and improve my decision-making skills.
That's true. I think the more we read, the more we expand our perspectives. I remember reading a book about different cultures, and it really changed how I view the world.
Yeah, the more we learn, the better we can understand others. Plus, the more knowledge we have, the more confident we become when discussing different topics.
Absolutely. It's like building a stronger foundation of knowledge. And it's not just about reading books either. Watching documentaries or listening to podcasts also helps increase knowledge.
I agree. It's all about finding new sources of information that can expand what we know. It keeps us curious and constantly learning.
Exactly. Knowledge is power. The more we know, the more we can contribute to conversations and make informed decisions. Here's a conversation between two students discussing ways to increase vocabulary. This conversation emphasizes reading, flashcards, and using new words in context to help increase vocabulary. It also touches on the importance of patience and consistent practice.
Hey, I've been trying to improve my English lately. Do you have any tips on how to increase my vocabulary?
Oh, that's a great goal. One of the best ways is to read more. Books, articles, even news websites. They all introduce new words. The more you read, the more you encounter unfamiliar words.
That makes sense, but sometimes I don't know where to start. Do you think reading novels is better than reading news?
It depends on your interests. Novels can help you learn new words in context, especially descriptive language. But if you want more formal vocabulary, news articles and magazines are great. They have up-to-date terms and often use more precise language.
I see. I also heard about flashcards. Do you think they're helpful for learning new words?
Absolutely. Flashcards are a great way to reinforce new vocabulary. You can write the word on one side and the definition or a sentence using the word on the other side. That way you can test yourself regularly.
I've tried flashcards, but I forget the words after a while. How can I remember them better?
One trick is to use the new word in conversations or writing as much as possible. The more you use it, the more it sticks. Also, try to learn words in groups that are related, like synonyms or words with similar meanings.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll try to use new words more often. Thanks for the tips.
No problem. And don't forget to be patient with yourself. Building your vocabulary takes time, but it's totally worth it.
How to earn money. Here are some ideas for earning money, ranging from traditional methods to more modern digital opportunities. 1. Freelancing skills-based work. Offer your skills in writing, graphic design, web development, or digital marketing on platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or Freelancer. Consulting. If you have expertise in a particular field, e.g., business, finance, health, you can offer consulting services. 2. Online content creation. YouTube. Create and monetize videos through ads, sponsorships, and affiliate marketing. Blogging. Start a blog on a topic you're passionate about and monetize it with ads, sponsored posts, and affiliate marketing. Podcasting. Launch a podcast and earn through sponsorships, listener donations, or selling related products.
3. E-commerce dropshipping. Start an online store without holding inventory. Partner with suppliers who ship products directly to customers. Print on demand. Design custom products like t-shirts, mugs, or phone cases and sell them through platforms like Printful or Teespring. Amazon FBA, buy product.
In bulk and sell them on Amazon using their fulfillment services. 4. Investing stock market. Invest in stocks, bonds, or ETFs. Start with small amounts and learn as you go. Real estate. Buy properties to rent out or flip for a profit. You can also invest in REITs, real estate investment trusts. With less capital. Cryptocurrency. Trade or invest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other altcoins, but be aware of the risks. 5. Gig economy ride sharing. Drive for services like Uber or Lyft. Delivery services. Work for companies like DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Instacart delivering food.
Or groceries. Task services. Join platforms like TaskRabbit to complete odd jobs for people in your area. 6. Online courses and teaching. Create and sell courses. If you're knowledgeable in a specific area, create an online course on platforms like Udemy, Teachable, or Coursera. Tutoring. Offer tutoring. Services online via platforms like Tutor.com or VIPKid, or locally in subjects you excel at. 7. Passive income ideas, dividend stocks. Invest in dividend-paying stocks to receive regular income. Peer-to-peer lending. Lend money to individuals or small businesses through platforms like Lending Club and...
Earn interest. Create an app, develop a mobile app, and monetize it through ads or in-app purchases. 8. Creative work. Photography. Sell your photos to stock photography sites like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, or Getty Images. Art and crafts. Create and sell handmade items on Etsy or at local craft fairs. Writing books or ebooks. Write and publish a book or ebook on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. 9. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate links. Promote products on your blog, website, or social media. Earn a commission for each sale made through your referral links. Influencer marketing. If you have a strong following on social media, partner with brands to promote their products and services. 10. Rental income. Rent out a room. Rent a room or your entire home on Airbnb. Car rental. Rent out your car on platforms like Turo. Equipment rental. Rent out tools, cameras, or other equipment you own but don't use frequently. 11. Sell unused items. Garage sales. Sell items you no longer need at a garage sale or online through platforms like eBay, Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace. Consignment stores. Sell clothing, furniture, or other items through consignment shops. 12. Part-time jobs, retail or hospitality. Work part-time in retail stores, restaurants, or cafes. Seasonal jobs. Take on seasonal work like holiday retail jobs, summer camps, or event staffing. 13. Digital products. Create and sell templates. Design templates for resumes, presentations, or social media graphics and sell them on platforms like Etsy or Creative Market. Sell printables. Create printable planners, calendars, or educational materials to sell on Etsy or your own website. 14. Online surveys and market research paid surveys. Participate in online surveys through sites like Swagbucks, Survey Junkie, or Vindale Research. Focus groups. Join online or in-person focus groups and get paid for your opinions. 15. Real-world services. Babysitting or pet sitting. Offer babysitting or pet sitting services in your local community. House cleaning. Start a house cleaning service or offer to clean homes for neighbors. Lawn care. Offer lawn mowing, gardening, or snow removal services. These ideas cater to various interests, skills, and levels of commitment, providing multiple avenues to explore depending on your situation.
How to earn money with freelancing. Earning money through freelancing involves offering your skills and services directly to clients on a project-by-project basis. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to get started and succeed in freelancing. 1. Identify your skills and services. Assess your strengths. Determine what skills you have that are marketable. This could include writing, graphic design, web development, social media management, digital marketing, video editing, translation, or any other expertise. Choose your niche. Narrow down your services to a specific niche where you can
excel and stand out. For example, instead of being a general graphic designer, you could specialize in logo design or social media graphics. 2. Create a portfolio. Showcase your work. Develop a portfolio that highlights your best work. If you're just starting, create sample projects or offer your services at a discounted rate to build up your portfolio. Online portfolio. Set up a professional online portfolio on platforms like Behance, Dribbble, or a personal website using WordPress, Wix, or Squarespace. Include descriptions of each project and the results you achieved. 3. Choose a freelancing platform. Popular platforms. Sign up on freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, or TopTal. These platforms connect you with potential clients and help manage contracts and payments. Niche platforms. Depending on your skills, there might be niche platforms tailored to your expertise, like 99 Designs for designers, ProBlogger for writers, or Guru for technical projects.
4. Set your rates. Research market rates. Look at what other freelancers with similar skills and experience are charging. Platforms often provide guidelines or average rates. Hourly versus project-based. Decide whether you'll charge by the hour or per project. Hourly rates are good for ongoing work, while project-based pricing works well for defined tasks. Start low, then raise. If you're new, consider starting with lower rates to attract clients and build your reputation. As you gain experience and positive reviews, gradually increase your rates. 5. Build your profile. Professional profile. On freelancing platforms, create a compelling profile that includes a professional photo, a clear and concise bio, and a list of your skills and services. Keywords. Use relevant keywords that potential clients might search for. This will help your profile get discovered. Client testimonials. If
possible, include testimonials or reviews from previous clients to build trust with new ones. 6. Find and apply for jobs. Search for jobs. Regularly browse job listings on freelancing platforms. Look for projects that match your skills and interests. Write strong proposals. When applying for jobs, write personalized proposals that address the client's needs. Highlight how your skills can solve their problem and why you're the best fit for the job. Respond quickly. Clients often choose freelancers who respond quickly to job postings. Set up notifications so you can apply as soon as new jobs are posted. 7. Deliver high-quality work. Communication. Maintain clear and professional communication with your clients. Keep them updated on your progress and ask for feedback if needed. Meet deadlines. Deliver your work on or before the agreed upon deadline. Timeliness is crucial in building.
A good reputation. Go the extra mile. If possible, add extra value to your work. This could be in the form of additional revisions, providing more than what was asked, or offering suggestions to improve the project. 8. Manage finances. Invoicing. Use the freelancing platform's tools or external software like FreshBooks or QuickBooks to send professional invoices and track payments. Taxes. Keep track of your income and expenses for tax purposes. Depending on your country, you may need to set aside money for taxes. Consider consulting with an accountant. Savings. Freelancing income can be inconsistent, so it's wise to save a portion of your earnings for slow periods. 9. Build your reputation. Client relationships. Foster good relationships with your clients. Satisfied clients are more likely to provide repeat business and referrals. Request reviews. After completing a project, ask clients for reviews or testimonials to enhance your profile. Social proof. Share your completed projects and positive reviews on your social media channels to attract more clients.
10. Expand and scale. Specialize. Further, as you gain experience, consider specializing in a more lucrative niche within your field. For example, a writer could specialize in technical writing or SEO content. Network. Connect with other freelancers and potential clients on LinkedIn, attend industry events, or join online communities related to your niche. Subcontracting. As your business grows, you can subcontract parts of projects to other freelancers, allowing you to take on more work and focus on higher-level tasks. 11. Diversify your income multiple streams. In addition to freelancing, consider creating passive income streams like selling digital products, e.g., ebooks, templates, offering online courses, or affiliate marketing. Client retainers. Secure long-term contracts with clients on a retainer basis, providing consistent monthly income. By following these steps and continuously improving your skills and services, you can build a successful freelancing career that provides both financial independence and flexibility.
Here's a conversation between a student and a teacher discussing how to improve vocabulary in English.
Hi there. How are your studies going?
Hello. They're okay, but I want to improve my vocabulary. I feel like I don't know enough words to express myself.
That's a great goal. Building vocabulary takes time, but there are effective ways to do it. How do you currently learn new words?
I write down words I don't know from books or movies, but I often forget them later.
That's a common problem. Writing them down is a good start, but the key is using them. Have you tried making sentences with those words?
No, not really. Should I?
Absolutely. When you use new words in sentences, they stick better. You can also create flashcards with the word on one side and the meaning and an example sentence on the other.
Flashcards sound useful. Should I use paper ones or apps?
Both work, but apps like Anki or Quizlet can help you review words anytime and include pictures or audio.
That's interesting. What else can I do?
Read as much as you can, books, articles, or blogs on topics you enjoy. Reading exposes you to words in context, which helps you remember their meaning and usage.
Sometimes I see words I don't understand. Should I stop and look them up?
If the word is important to the sentence, yes.
I see. What about speaking? Can it help with vocabulary?
Otherwise, try to guess the meaning from the context and check it later.
That's a good idea. Are there any fun ways to learn vocabulary? Wow, there are so many ways. I'll start with flashcards and reading more. Thank you. I feel more confident about improving my vocabulary now. Key points for an introduction. Conversation 1. Start with basic information. Name, where you're from. what you do, student, job, etc. 2. Share more about yourself, interests or hobbies, family or cultural background, something unique or fun about yourself. 3. Ask questions to keep the conversation going. Ask about the other person's background. Show interest in their hobbies, work, or studies.
Hi, I'm Alex. What's your name? Hi, I'm Alex. What's your name?
Hi, Alex. I'm Jamie. Nice to meet you. Hi, Alex. I'm Jamie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from, Jamie? Nice to meet you too. Where are you from, Jamie?
I'm from Seattle. What about you? I'm from Seattle. What about you?
I'm from New York City. It must be nice living in Seattle with all the nature around. I'm from New York City. It must be nice living in Seattle with all the nature around.
Yeah, I love it. Especially the hiking trails. Have you ever been there? Yeah, I love it. Especially the hiking trails. Have you ever been there?
Not yet, but I've always wanted to visit. I enjoy hiking too. It's one of my favorite hobbies. What do you do? Not yet, but I've always wanted to visit. I enjoy hiking too. It's one of my favorite hobbies. What do you do?
I'm a graphic design student. How about you? I'm a graphic design student. How about you?
Oh, cool. I'm studying business. I've always been interested in entrepreneurship. Do you enjoy graphic design? Oh, cool. I'm studying business. I've always been interested in entrepreneurship. Do you enjoy graphic design?
Absolutely. I love being creative and working on projects. What made you choose business? Absolutely. I love being creative and working on projects. What made you choose business?
I've always wanted to start my own company. I think it's exciting to build something from scratch. Do you work on any design projects outside of school?
Sometimes. I freelance a bit, designing logos and websites. It's great practice. What about you? Any plans to start a business soon? Sometimes. I freelance a bit, designing logos and websites. It's great practice. What about you? Any plans to start a business soon?
Not yet, but I'm brainstorming ideas. Maybe in a few years. It's great that you're already gaining experience in your field. Not yet, but I'm brainstorming ideas. Maybe in a few years. It's great that you're already gaining experience in your field.
Thanks. It's nice talking to someone with similar drive and ambition. Thanks. It's nice talking to someone with similar drive and ambition.
Yeah, same here. We should definitely keep in touch, maybe collaborate in the future. Yeah, same here. We should definitely keep in touch, maybe collaborate in the future.
That would be awesome. Let's exchange contact info. That would be awesome. Let's exchange contact info.
Sounds good. Here's my number. Sounds good. Here's my number.
Got it. Looking forward to catching up again soon. Got it. Looking forward to catching up again soon.